every week. I'm there every shift. I'm there at every single call. I'm with people who are having to say goodbye to someone that they care about. And it's crazy. I've been having some thoughts in my brain this morning, and here is the point of this show. Here's what I want to give, and let me preface it with this. I am a hospice nurse. That is what I do now. I'm a nurse. That is my vocation. It's what I do. I love what I do. I love my job as a nurse. Here's what hospice is, and I'm just saying this because it's important in order for me to get across what the thing is that I want to get across, which is the whole point of this show. Hospice is it's kind of hard to explain. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's also not hard to explain. A lot of people think hospice is to help people pass or to help people die well. And that is a part of it, kind of. Here's what I think hospice is. I think hospice is there to help people live well with whatever time they have. Whether they're a patient of mine for a day, for a week, for months and months and months, then get better and have to get discharged from our services, which totally happens, okay? So hospice, in my opinion, is to help people live life as well as they can for as long as they can. So within that, my role as a hospice nurse, what I do puts me at the bedside of people in their final minutes, final hours, final days. It puts me at the bedside and in the homes of families who are seeing their loved ones pass. And I do not say that in vain. I do not say that casually. I say that recognizing the weight of those words. Life and death is a crazy thing. It's an immeasurably difficult thing. Not just for the person whose life we're talking about here, but also for the family surrounding that person. Because when someone passes, it's not just about that person. Yeah, they're the focus of it, and as they should be. But it's also about the people they're leaving behind. It's also about the family. It's also about the kids, the cousins, the friends, the loved ones, the grandkids, the spouses, everyone. It's about all of them, because everyone is so powerfully affected in those moments and in those times. And one thing that I have gotten in all of my work, in that room, in those moments, at that bedside, that so many people don't have, and this thing that I have that I want to give to you is this: perspective. And it's a perspective that I live in, that I sit in often. I am there every week. I'm there every shift. I'm there at every single call. I'm with people who are having to say goodbye to someone that they care about. And it's crazy. So many people are living life like that moment is not coming. So many people are living life like that moment is not coming for the people that they love. And I'm not saying that we need to focus on our deaths, because I don't believe that's the case. We need to focus on our lives and our life, and we need to focus on living in a way so that when we get to that point, which is coming, newsflash, if you are a human being, if you are watching this, then you are finite and your life will come to an end. Hate to break it to you. I don't look at that like it's a negative. I look at that like it's reality, and reality doesn't care about how you feel about reality. It just is. In that, what I take away and what I want to give to people is a sense that what we have is so crazy precious. Our lives are short, but they can be powerful, and we can do things that make us happy and fulfilled. There is a sense, you can't explain this, you just have to feel it, and you have to just be there. But when you go to a house, and when you go to a home, and when you sit with people who are losing their loved ones, there are some homes that you walk into, and those homes are filled with nothing but love and joy and sadness. But the sadness is for the people losing the loved one, because the loved one lived in a way that was generous and gracious, and they lived to a potential, and they used what they had to the best of their abilities. And you can feel it. You can feel it because there's a sense of lightness, even though it's a very heavy situation, a very permanent situation. So in passing, it's just so heavy. there's still a sense and an air that what's happening is sad, but not for the person passing so much, because they lived in a way that demonstrated a stewardship over their gifts and talents that just made them better, made their lives better, made the lives of the people around them better. And when you go into those homes, while it's still sad, there's also a sense of joy, because you're not just mourning this person's passing, you're celebrating their life, because they have a life worth celebrating. There's another set of family and homes that you go into, and these are the families which there's a sense of sadness, but not just for the people, also for the person passing. There's a sense of sadness, because while no one's saying it, there's this tangible feeling that this person who is passing lived in a way that did not reflect their potential, that did not utilize their gifts, talents, and abilities, that has a lot of unsaid words, there's a lot of unsaid business, a lot of unfinished business, that the person passing is passing with regrets. And that sucks. It just sucks. There's no other way. I don't even like using that verbiage, but it does. It's unpleasant and it's sad, and it breaks my heart, because the second you go in, the second you go into those homes, you instantly feel it. I sit in those homes, both homes, all the time. I live in that world. I live in that environment, and I do it regularly. Feel this need to bless and serve and love people. And why I want to give you this perspective that I have, because I just believe with all my heart that if you had it, if you were able to realize that you are going to pass, that you are going to be surrounded by people, and that you're going to have one of those two homes. You're going to have the home where everyone's sad for them, but happy for you, because you lived the life that you wanted to live. You did the things that you wanted to do, and you utilized your gifts, strengths, talents, and abilities to not only bless yourself, but to bless the people around you. And for whatever impact you made an impact. And that's a life to be celebrated. And then there's the other homes. I want to give you this perspective that I have so desperately. I would love to take you with me to every single visit that I make. I can't do that. What I can do is here's back to my original thing that I was saying. What I can do, however, is I can make these videos. I can encourage you to live a life that is worthy of your time and worthy of your attention. I can inspire you to do that. And that's what these videos are about. That's what the process is about, is figuring out how to live better one day at a time. Is figuring out how to live better one action at a time, one mental process at a time. The process, this show, is about all of that. And my hopes here is that I can take these things that I've been gifted and been given and somehow give them to you so that you can live better as a result. That was a lot of ranting, but that's my heart for this show. That's my heart for these videos. That's why I'm spending hours every day filming them, editing them, loading's not a word, loading them on the internets, worrying about things like SEO. I don't care about SEO. I could care less about SEO. But what I care about is being able to impact people, being able to love people, and have people live a life that's different, and a life that's better, and a life that's worthy of them. That's why I got to think about SEO, because right now, like 3 people are going to watch this. But imagine if this got out to 1,000 people, 10,000 people, 1 million people, 10 million people. I mean, little messages like this, well, they sound silly and cheesy. They've changed my life. My life is different because I heard someone ranting and it connected with me in a powerful way. And I believe I can be that person for somebody else. Do me a colossal favor. If this served you even a little bit, please share this on your social. Please share this. Please like this. Please please, I can't even speak. I'm so hyped up right now. Please put a comment below. That is like oxygen to me. That is just so important, and it just validates all this time that I'm pouring into this thing for me, and it definitely keeps me going. So thank you so much for watching this. I cannot thank you enough for giving me this 10 minutes of your time. I hope that you are going to live today better because of it. I believe that you can, and I want you to live today in light of the rest of your life, and so you can live the rest of your life to the fullest. Let's just end on this. Let's go and make this is so cheesy and over the top. better. You can do it. Just freaking do it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please share this. Thank you.
Listen to me when you fall down.